another wave coming!
What's going on, Gunners? How we been doing, huh? Big old boy here. Getting it. Headed down. Headed down to Funky Town. Got some daytime hours, business hours going on right now. Business hours event, I guess you can say, as far as snow removal and risk management. Good old winter risk management. Been keeping me on my toes this year. It's been nuts, guys. It's like this is a hell of a year. We haven't had a year like this in a long time. 2014, I believe, was the last big year we had, and that was like big storms, accumulations. And this one, it's a little different. It's just non-stop little pesky stuff, 1 inch and below every other day. And then we've had, 4 or 5 inches. I don't even remember when it was now, and obviously you can still see it on the ground outside. And now we got more snow coming down now. They're saying anywhere from 2 to 3, maybe 4. They don't know. I mean, these systems are so hard to track. It's hilarious at this point. It's just comical. So I'm not complaining. These are all good problems. I've been out literally every single night, except for last night. Actually, I just said screw it last night because we've had plenty of treatment down over the past several occasions where it's been below freezing. That I was like, you know what, it's going to be completely pointless to go out tonight and just put more salt down on top of salt. So and ice melt, but whatever. Plus, I knew we had this system coming in, so it started today about 11 a.m. It's currently 3:30 p.m. Obviously, it's whatever. And it's supposed to last clear through till tomorrow, like evening. So like this afternoon through tonight into tomorrow morning into tomorrow evening, and it's a total of like 3 inches or so. So it's not much. It's real slow, drawn out, but with our businesses being open, we have to keep the drive lanes open and the sidewalks cleared. That's just part of it. 90% of my lots are 0 tolerance and or automatic, where anything up to 1 inch you're going to be out treating, keeping it cleared, and 1 inch and above you're plowing, basically. So, and we've only had 2 plowing events this year so far. Kind of 1.5. One was real slushy stuff. We didn't even hardly have to do anything. And by the time we got halfway through it, it was melted. So I was like, well, whatever. So, but now it's been super cold, and it's not as cold as it was predicted to be yet. I think Monday it's going to be cold again. Right now it's Wednesday, February, I don't even know, 9th, 10th, somewhere in there. All my days are running together now. So I was like, you know what? I need to get the camera together. I got my computer situation finally figured out. Going back to Mac for editing the videos. I know there's a lot of Mac haters out there and all that, Apple haters. I kind of tended to sway that way and went to PC. But man, I just couldn't ever get a good solid rhythm going, and the software I was using, Filmora, just was sucking for me. My PC configuration, whatever was going on, it was like it's a gaming PC. I don't game, but I bought it thinking it would be pretty awesome for editing videos, and I never have had any luck with it. So after like a year and a half, I'm giving up on it. I'm going back to Mac. Like all my older videos, guys, were all on Apple, the Power whatever book, whatever it is, Pro whatever, I don't know all the model names, but MacBook Pro, there we go. and it worked really, really well for a long time, and then it started to bog down as it got older. And I mean, it's like a 2013 model. So got that all figured out. Back on Apple, good to go. Got the studio back up and running. Just getting revamped, getting recouped, getting re-energized to start posting some videos again. So I'm excited about it. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. And let's get into today's video after my long-winded 4.5-minute rant. Headed down here, like I said, to check lots. So come along with me. A lot of this snow removal stuff, guys, I don't even film because like 98% of it's at night, right? So I like the camera, you can't see anything, it's worthless. It's not even, and most of the time I'm in a rush to get it done because I go out about between 12:30 and 2 every night, and I have to be home by 6:30 at the latest. So wifey for lifey can get to worky on time. So it's a rush, and then I take care of my kids in the morning after I'm done with my route, you know, get them to school, take them to school, take the baby to the babysitter, and then I go to sleep basically. So anyways, that's my night, you know, my third shift life lately. It is what it is. I enjoy it. I've always enjoyed the rush of it, being out when nobody else is on the road. And this year's kind of re-sparked that interest in it. But the funny thing is I geared up for this winter. I geared up landscape projects. We've got landscape projects to get done before the spring rush. I don't know what I'm gonna do. All good problems, I guess. All good problems. I'm not really planning to hire a lot of guys. I'm keeping it where I'm at. We'll just deal with the pains and the headaches and those good problems as they come. I'm enjoying the heck out of being dang near solo again. Just a lot less stress, guys. Just more me. You kind of, like, after 10 years, I finally figured out what works for me and how I can make the most profit. Believe it or not, make a hell of a lot more. So I can get into all that in another video. I'm going to stop ranting here, focus on driving, and I'll catch back up with you when we're a little bit into our route here and see how things are looking. And we'll see where this goes. I don't know where this video is going to go, but you'll find out. And so will I. So, later, guys.
And the best generalized idea. So we've been forced to obviously adjust our snow map rather significantly as data again just continues to, it's all over the, which is what you see back here. This is, you know, the setup. We just are having a hard time finding the model data to match up. So I'm still kind of going out on a rope here and making a risky call. A very nasty setup down to the south.
So I'm driving around looking at everything, and we're not quite there yet in a lot of these places. I've checked a couple of our restaurants, because I know, you know, it's getting close to 4:20 here now, and they're going to be busier here this evening, obviously. Got the radar here. This is my office phone here, so it's separate from my personal phone, and I just keep it up on the dash like that with the radar on all the time, so I can just keep an update, especially for when we're doing business hour events like this, keeping drive lanes open, things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to one of the medical complexes we take care of, and I am gonna clear off those walks because elderly people are in and out of there all the time, so that's kind of more of a priority at this point. So I'm gonna take care of that, and then I'm gonna go to another strip mall plaza. We take care of it and check it out afterwards. So we'll see what it looks like. One thing I can't stand while I'm out during the day doing snow removal is the freaking traffic. That's the benefit of doing it in the middle of the night, man. Nobody's out and you can just zip right around town, get everything knocked out real quick. But right now, good old Noblesville traffic freaking sucks. Whatever. It is what it is. Get it done, son. So, yeah. Now I'm sitting on a bridge. All right, we're back out here. 2 a.m. bright and early, and now I'd say we got about an inch. So it's gonna be dark. You're not gonna be able to see much, but I figured I'd, you know, still show you since I started this video anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and plow this lot and clear the walks, salt it so she's good, and then we'll go on to the next ones. I got some of them that we're just gonna be treating, I think, so we'll see. we'll see what you can see. And we got another wave coming after this. Got another wave coming! All right, fellers, put you up here on the dash. Letting old boy out here to do the walks. We'll get a little dash cam footage going on, huh? How about that for something different? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So this one's just right at plowable. I'm gonna do it because these cold temps right now we're sitting at, well, I don't know what we're sitting at. Let's see, what are we sitting at? We are at 18 degrees. Real feel 6 degrees. There you go. There you go. Right there. So with these super cold temps, we are burning the premium salt. We got the calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, and of course the sodium chloride blend today in the industrial strength mix, which means a high dollar, make you holla, burn that pavement. Yeah, anyways, but we're gonna go ahead and plow it here because when I burn that stuff on the pavement in order to accomplish bigger, better things as far as blacktop, it means more money for me, more money for the clientele. So we're gonna go ahead and plow it and conserve our treatment here on this one. This is probably gonna be one of the few that I actually plow, to be honest with you, just because this one is a medical complex and high priority, and they're in here pretty early. I think they're one of my earliest property openings. Some other ones are banks, stuff like that. It's not till 9. You know how it is. So I'm looking around me, see some of my other properties. Some of them haven't done anything at all, which is fine. Still time to go here, which is early in the night. And then some of them have just been treating, which is another approach as well, which is what I'm going to be doing for some of my properties, like I said, that, you know, haven't met that trigger yet, where we just treat everything up to a certain point. So old boy's over here with the Snowcaster, perfect event for the Snowcaster. I thought about getting the leaf blower out and doing that approach too. Snowcaster though is just tried and true way to do it, especially when you got treatment down underneath this. We've been treating the past 2 weeks now, just burning everything off. So there's still treatment, you know, coating the ground underneath this that will melt a little bit. Makes the snowblower not quite as effective. All right, I should say the leaf blower. You know what? I need to turn on my beacon light here. All right, there we go. So we just going to plow it, and I have to back drag this whole section up in here because there's really no other way to do it. Been doing this lot for at least 9 years, if not full 10 years. So I back drag all this. Oh, look, see, look at that rookie leaving crumbs, not paying attention to what he's doing. He being me. So we're gonna back drag all this out of here, and then I'll turn around and scoop her all home. And then what I'll do here is back drag a little bit more right here. And then I'll turn around. So let's go ahead and do that now. I gotta watch out for him and not back into him. Just plow that stuff along the sidewalk. Just take that to the end.
Just take this to the end?
The stuff that's on the blacktop.
Okay.
Alright. It's real light and fluffy, so there shouldn't be any big deal there. So what I'm gonna do here, fellas, is I'm just gonna speed this up. I'm not gonna I'm not going to give you the opportunity to watch me in real-time FPV mode to plow this whole thing. We got a long night ahead of us. We need to conserve the footage. And this will get pretty monotonous here after bed. So, I like this. I like this. So, just plowing this over to this curb here. Sometimes we'll tidy up that curb with a shovel afterwards. Sometimes we will if it needs it. Sometimes it's not worth the extra time. So you can see where I backtrack that stuff out there. It's not very much snow, but it's enough. Enough to make it worth it. You know, that's what I tell my wife. Got him. Alright. Let's do this thing. Scoop mode, baby. Scoop mode, I said. Still getting used to these controls. And there's a little ledge right here. Yep, there we go. Boom. Going across the nicely treated road. They love burning them tax dollars down here. Alright. Time lapse. Roll that beautiful bean footage. We're getting the tunes on. We're getting it done. You're getting it done with gun. I'm Mike Gun Landscaping, and you're watching Get It Done with Gun. Treating the walks. Got this scraped off real quick, and now I'm gonna go down here and clean up a little bit down here on the hill. Right there in front of me, you can see that's, well, you can't really see it, that's a pretty steep hill. And clean this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and treat this real good. You can see the roads there, man. They love to burn the roads down here. They just constantly treat them, which is good. They do a good job. It's funny because we get into this town and it's always 10 times better than anywhere else around it. Oh, yeah. So, getting ready to treat this one. We'll move on to the next and see what it looks like. Get the SnowEx plow to go all the way down, I gotta, when I'm on this hill, you know, I'll have it down in float mode and it won't stay down all the way on this hill. It's the only place I have trouble with it. I have to keep pressing up and then press it back down again to get it to cut on the ground. So, kind of goofy, but this is what happens when you got a super steep angle you're going up like that. Alright, let's get this thing treated. Not sure what that looks like for you guys, but we'll give her a shot. Give her a shot, and we'll get this thing treated. Here we go. Okay. First one of the night. Usually does this. I just gotta spin the spreader back. happened to me this year yet. That salt's been sitting there while I'm plowing, so now we're good. There we go. Any more?
Done.
Come on then. Come on then. Come on, get in the truck then. Alrighty, just finishing up this one. Looking good. Cleared the walks here and treated those, but just eating it off on the lot, so this bank doesn't open up till 9, so we'll be good. Alright guys, we're just making our rounds. Got a little behind there for a minute. We're catching back up now. Getting this one opened up here, plowing this one. Some places we've gone, it's been kind of drifting. And at about 1.5 inches, you know, right at that trigger point for some. You know, some are 2-inch triggers, some are 1-inch triggers, like this one here. And we're just doing it like we're supposed to do it and getting it done. It's relatively cold, colder than normal, so nice to scrape this one off and burn some of that industrial blend ice melt. Industrial strength, I should say. First time using it in a long time, actually. Simply because they were out of my Pro Slicer, and I was like, you know what, I'll try this stuff again. And so far, I drove back by the medical complex that we did there earlier in the video, and pretty impressive. The stuff's working really good. So you pay a little bit more, but it works a lot better. So you get what you pay for sure, and don't have to use as much, really. So it doesn't work out too bad. Swing around here. All these cars sitting out here make it a little trickier to get this one. We got a pretty nice Cadillac sitting behind me here that I really don't feel like buying. So we'll just do it however we can. Not the most efficient way, but gets it done safely. Which in the end is the most efficient way. Ready for salt? Guys, headed back south again. We got done about, I don't know where I left the recording off. I think I assaulted that one property. Yeah, assaulted that property and then went and did another one real quick at Chili's restaurant. And got one more to go do here. Had to go back home and get the kids all ready to go to school. They had a 2-hour delay today, so I had to do my daddy roll so Mama could get to work. Stay flexible, you know. But I got them to school, and now I'm headed back down here to do one more, and then I'm going to go around and check everything, make sure everything's melting off real good. Should be melting off good. So overall, successful run. Not done yet, but you know, this is a successful run this morning. But hey, you know, day in the life of a snow removal and ice management company. So gives you a little insight. I hope if you're looking to get into this, a lot can go wrong real easily. Not to be pessimistic, but you just got to stay hyper aware at all times when you're out here. And most of the time, let me turn my CD down. Most of the time, it's fun, but it got a little stressful there earlier this morning because we were running a little bit behind, and I had to have certain things opened up by certain times. And but I try not to rush, even though we're behind. It's like, you know what? I'd rather tell them I'm behind than I'm not going to be there because we got in an accident or something, right? Or broke something. So I'm going to focus on driving here, and might get a little footage at this property, plowing it, and that'll be it. That'll wrap it up for this video. So hey, if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe, press the bell for notifications, and comment below. Love to hear your feedback. You got any videos you want me to do? I'm going to be doing a review of the SnowEx 8.5 V-Plow and this SnowEx salt spreader, tailgate salt spreader, the 1075. I like both of them. Both of them have their issues too, but overall pretty good. After 1 year, this is actually a little over a year now, a year and 2 months, but a salt spreader, I'm definitely going to upgrade it next year. I'm beyond ready to get a V-box and get some bulk salt figured out. I've never had a place to store the bulk salt, nor have I had somebody around me close enough that's convenient enough to go load me up every time. So I gotta figure out my storage solution. I've got a couple different ideas, so that should work out, and I'll get the V-box before next season. I'm going through a pallet and some. I just had to load more, so about a pallet and a half every event on healthy events like this. So I get it at a really good price as far as I'm concerned. For wholesale prices on the bulk 49 50-pound bags on a pallet, and I think it'll get a damn good price on it. You know, of course, I charge for it and making money with it, just the convenience factor. So I'm thinking bulk salt. We got the skid steer now. Should be able to load that bulk salt and just make it that much easier on my body, you know. Work smarter, not harder. So hey guys, if I don't talk to you anymore in this video, take care of the things that take care of you. Appreciate you watching, and comment below. Love hearing the feedback. Yeah, we're gonna get this last one done. And we're ready.